Imagine waking up one morning. The sun is streaming through your window. Birds are chirping. Everything seems perfectly normal. You roll out of bed, head to the kitchen, and say good morning to your family. But they just stare at you, not with recognition, but with confusion, even a little bit of fear. Who are you? What are you doing in their house? You'd try to explain. You'd show them family photos, but in every single picture, you're gone. It's like you've been perfectly photoshopped out of your own life. You rush to your phone, frantically scrolling through your contacts. You call your best friend, the one you've known since kindergarten. When they pick up, you hear their familiar voice. But when you say your name, there's just silence. Then, a polite but firm, "I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number." Panic starts to set in. Every call is the same. Your boss, your coworkers, your neighbors. Nobody knows who you are. It's not just that they've forgotten you. It's as if you never existed at all. This isn't just a simple case of amnesia. This is a complete and total erasure from reality. You check your social media profiles, they're gone. Your birth certificate, your driver's license, your bank accounts, it's all vanished. Every digital and physical trace of your existence has been wiped clean. You are a ghost in your own life. A stranger in your own home. So, what would you do? How would you even begin to navigate a world that has completely and utterly forgotten you? This is the ultimate identity crisis. You have all your memories, your experiences, your relationships. But to everyone else, you are a blank slate, a nobody. The initial shock and terror would be overwhelming. The feeling of isolation would be crushing. Every face you see, every place you go, is a painful reminder of a life that was once yours, but is now completely inaccessible. Your first instinct might be to try and prove your existence. You could try to recount shared memories in excruciating detail. Remember that time we went to the beach and I got that ridiculous sunburn shaped like a handprint? But instead of a nostalgic laugh, you'd likely be met with suspicion. They might think you're a stalker, a con artist, or worse, that you're having a serious mental health crisis. They might even call the authorities. And when the police arrive, what could you even tell them? You have no ID, no records, nothing to prove you are who you say you are. You'd be a Jan or Jane Doe. This scenario forces us to ask a fundamental question. What makes us who we are? Is it our own memories and consciousness, or is it the recognition and acknowledgement from others? If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? If you exist, but no one remembers you, do you really exist? It's a philosophical rabbit hole. Your sense of self is deeply intertwined with your social connections. We define ourselves through our roles as a son or daughter, a friend, a partner, an employee. When all of those roles are stripped away, what's left? After the initial panic subsides, a strange and terrifying freedom might set in. You have no past, no reputation, no expectations to live up to. You are completely untethered. This could be a chance to reinvent yourself entirely. You could move to a new city, pick a new name, create a new identity from scratch. You could be anyone you want to be. But would that new life be fulfilling? Or would it feel hollow, built on a foundation of loss? The ghost of your forgotten life would constantly haunt you. Every time you saw a family laughing together or friends hanging out, it would be a dagger to the heart. The psychological toll would be immense. The loneliness would be a physical ache. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection, on being seen and understood. To be completely invisible in a world full of people is a unique form of torture. You'd be living in a constant state of grief, mourning a life you can still remember, but can never get back. Mourning the loss of everyone you've ever loved, even though they are still alive. This situation highlights the profound importance of our relationships. They are the anchors that keep us grounded in reality. Without them, we are adrift in a sea of anonymity. Let's think about the practicalities. How would you survive? You have no money, no home, no job. You'd have to live on the fringes of society. You might have to rely on shelters, on the kindness of strangers who were once your closest confidants. You'd have to build a new life from the absolute ground up, with no resources other than your own skills and resilience. It would be a brutal test of survival. You'd have to learn to navigate a world that has no place for you, to find food, shelter, and some semblance of safety, all while dealing with the crushing emotional weight of your situation. Could you ever rebuild your old life? It seems almost impossible. How could you convince an entire world of a truth that has no evidence? Any attempt would likely be dismissed as delusion. Perhaps the only way forward would be to accept the new reality, to let go of the past, as painful as it is, and focus on building a future. Maybe you could find a way to form new connections. It would be difficult, starting from scratch with no history, but it might be the only path to reclaiming some sense of normalcy and belonging. You could try to find others like you. Is it possible you're not the only one? Was this some strange, selective, cosmic event? Finding someone else who understands your plight would be a lifeline. It would validate your experience and provide the one thing you crave most: connection. Together, maybe you could piece together what happened, or at least support each other in this strange, new existence. This thought experiment is terrifying because it strikes at the core of our fear of being alone, of being insignificant. We all want to believe that our lives matter, that we make an impact on the people around us. To have that impact erased is to face the ultimate existential dread. It shows us that our identity isn't just an internal concept. It's a social contract, an agreement between ourselves and the world. And if the world breaks that contract, we are left floating in a void. So, what have we learned from this journey into oblivion? It's a stark reminder to cherish the people in our lives. Our friends, our family, our community are the mirrors that reflect who we are. They hold our stories, our shared memories, and our sense of self. Every inside joke, every shared secret, every simple "how are you?" weaves the fabric of our existence. Take a moment today to appreciate those connections. Let the people you care about know that you see them, that you remember them, and that they matter. Because a life without connection, a life where you are forgotten, is barely a life at all. This scenario, as fantastical as it sounds, forces us to confront what truly gives our lives meaning. It's not our possessions, our status, or our achievements. It's the love, the friendship, and the shared experiences that bind us to one another. So, if you woke up tomorrow and everyone had forgotten you, the fight wouldn't just be for survival. It would be a fight to be seen, to be remembered, and to connect once more. It would be a fight to prove that you were here, that you mattered. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this thought experiment, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content that makes you think. See you in the next one.